think it's hard for people to acknowledge the scary side of cancer, and people don't want to. And I think I'd be exactly the same if it was one of my friends. I wouldn't want to acknowledge that scary side either, but people that are going through it need you to. One of the things about having cancer is it's such a, your whole life is cancer then. I just miss feeling normal.
We didn't really hang out in the same circles, but because she was always a leader and I was always in trouble, so our paths sort of crossed quite a bit. So, look out, she's coming, the captain. She's coming, she's on her way.
Kate was heavily involved in drama, and I loved drama, so we were in a few school productions together, which was fantastic.
And everybody knew Kate. Wasn't very close friends with her then, but I lived overseas for a decade, and then when I moved back to Melbourne, she kind of went out of her way to make contact and include me.
We met, I think it was like one of those orientation days in grade 6, and I remember sitting next to her for that, and then year 7 onwards.
Everyone went their separate ways, and I went to TAFE. A lot of other people went to uni. Heard news along grapevines, but that's about it.
I suppose when I first started writing about my diagnosis, I was doing it mainly for me, so my family, my friends. It was, again, because I was finding it hard to talk about how I was feeling. Writing it down kind of helped, broach that. And then I also didn't feel like when I saw people, they didn't need to ask me a million questions about what was happening. They just knew.
The day I found out Kate had breast cancer, she was usually fairly active, or is usually fairly active on social media, and she had been a little bit absent.
Yeah, really just shocking news. It's almost surreal. You're reading the message and you can't believe what you're reading, and you also, I don't know anybody else with cancer, so I didn't even know what that meant. Like, how far along was she? Was it, what do I say? Like, what do I do? A whole lot of things going through your head. But
well, it was Kerry's idea. She said, let's just do something to raise some money. Let's raise some money and give Kate a good night out.
I sort of kept away until one of her posts on her blog really hit me, and I just thought, oh, this is just, it's too much. I have to do something. I want to do something because I can.
I was expecting, 50 to 100 girls from our school to sort of rock up and, let's play bingo, let's do a bit of an auction, or let's do a trivia night or something. I don't know. I don't even know what I was expecting. I was excited though. I thought, oh well, it's a good opportunity to get out and go and have a drink, and we'll just all get together and everyone will have a laugh, and it'll be a good night out type thing.
Yes, that's a pretty incredible, a pretty incredible thing to do for somebody, especially somebody that, is not in your immediate friendship circle anymore, or, somebody that you don't really see that much of. You're friends with them on Facebook, but that's, kind of the extent of it. And it's been 20 years since we finished schools. It's a long time.
So basically within the first week, we had pretty much all of our major sponsors. It basically snowballed after that, and it's just made me so proud of being a part of this charity, but having so many wonderful friends and having so many wonderful companies that want to be a part of this.
It's been amazing. So, most people that you approach have been willing to hand stuff over and turn it into this wonderful event, and I can't believe you'll send off an email expecting, someone to give like $100 or $50, which are all, that's amazing as well. And then sometimes you'll get things, sent through, $1,000 worth of clothing and accessories from one store, or I just got an email back from a jeweller on Collins Street, and they're donating a $4,000 necklace.
And I just remember saying to my daughter, my eldest daughter, one day, telling her about the event or that I'd done something or other, and I said, "Oh, what do you think about this event?" And she sort of just looked at me and said, "I think it's really kind what you're doing for your friend."
As long as I can make Kate feel good and happy, and just so that she knows that we're all here for her and thinking of her, then that's it.
You know, I want her to feel normal again. And I know that sounds strange, but, you know, she hasn't felt normal since she's been diagnosed, and I want her that one lunch, even for a few hours, just to feel like one of the girls again.
Sadly, the statistics at the moment are 1 in 8 women will get breast cancer in their lifetime. Those numbers are astounding. What's really lovely about the Something for Kate crew, that they're all old school friends, and yes, they may have lost touch, but it's I think it's really, really wonderful.
We need to work together to spread understanding about what it actually looks like, because I think sometimes when you dress it up in a little pink colour and make it all fluffy and feminine, it almost normalises a disease that is really quite horrendous.
You know, we're all busy and things get busy, and you take people and the things around you for granted. And I guess even if you can spend a little moment every day just being grateful, because we're all very blessed,
Sometimes it's really hard to do something, not just to step out of your comfort zone, or to find the extra money to do something, or to even make a decision on what to do is really hard, and you can feel quite powerless with all this negativity around you. So it's been really empowering having something positive and something that's worthwhile to work on.